Good girl. Hello, everybody. I'm out with Miss Truffle. What a beautiful morning it is. It's so calm and peaceful. We're out on our morning walk. Now, when I asked Truffle's owners how her walk was, they said we don't really walk her because she either pulls or refuses to move. Never did she walk perfectly like this. I'm holding the leash, but there's no tension. So we want our dogs to be in heel when we're walking them nicely. Heel means walk at the left side, slightly behind the left leg. The word heel literally means head at the level of your heel. When she's in this perfect spot, all we're doing is moving and she's getting praise. When she moves out of this spot, whether that's too far behind, refusing to move at all, going too far forward, veering to the left and going too far out, or going behind my legs, that's when I turn on my collar. Anything behind or to the left, I use my tone. I'll tap it a couple times. Anything too far ahead, I use my stem. The only thing that changes with the stem is the number. So if you go too low, she might not care. You might have to go a little higher. Good. You see how she's looking at me when I'm turning and changing directions? That's because she's following me, not the other way around, right? She knows. Right there was a little old moment where it was a refusal to move just for a second. Old behaviors will come back. She'll try them. What I did was I tapped my tone and it got her moving again. See how that works? She's a little Velcro dog. She likes to be hugging right up against your leg when you walk. Good girl. Overall, I'm really happy with her walk. We know old behaviors will creep back, but that's why we have our communication tool. Good. Let's see what happens when I stop. Good. I like that sit. I'm going to drop the leash. We'll work on her stay. Stay. Wow, Truffle. She's working very hard on this. We'll take it one step further. Down. Beautiful. Now, if anyone noticed, I did not touch my collar at all. She's all on verbal right now, which means she's listening effortlessly. She's listening without attitude. She's listening without giving feedback on her opinion. She's just listening. She is doing such an amazing job. So we've talked about her heel, which is how you're going to walk her. Now we're talking about her stay, specifically her down stay. This is something you can use anywhere. So for example, think back to the drop off. Remember how she was shrieking and whining and kind of jumping all over everybody? What if you could tell her truffle down and she just laid down like this as we talked, right? That's one practical way to use it. You can also use it around the house, on the place bed, in the car. So the opportunity to use down is endless, okay? And the expectation is just simply that she lays down and stays until either released or given another command. Let's try a recall. I know they didn't really have a problem with her being off leash. They did take her to play fetch off leash, no problem there. But it's still nice to have a dog who responds to a recall. Okay, so we're gonna use the verbal command paired with the T button. And the expectation is for her to recall over to you and put herself into a stay. Come, good girl. Where are you going? Oh, she ended up perfectly. Good. Putting herself in heel. And then we're gonna put her back into the walk. I'm gonna say heel, tap the tone, and start walking. Heel, tap the tone a couple times. And this time, look, I don't even have a leash. This just shows you the commands are reliable without the leash because your e-collar is the tool that you're using. Good. Beautiful job. Wow. I'm gonna release her here. Good job, Truffle. Break.